Most men have complimented women, but not everyone knows how to make those words leave a lasting impression in her mind. Many still think that simply saying, "You're amazing," "I've never met anyone like you," or "You make me forget everything else," is enough. In reality, those phrases only make you one of the countless hurried flirts she has heard thousands of times. After a short while, such words fade, leaving no real impression at all. A proper compliment doesn't just make a woman feel noticed, it makes her feel understood. Women don't crave admiration, they crave empathy. A thoughtful compliment isn't about saying, "You're beautiful," but about saying something unexpected, something that makes her reflect on herself. This is the art that men guided by Stoic philosophy understand well. Speak little, but impact deeply. And to achieve that, you must speak from presence, not from desire. A man who is truly present allows others to feel his energy, even with just a single sentence. A calm voice, steady eyes, slow breathing, all create a sense of safety and attraction. When you speak with that energy, your words are no longer mere sounds, but emotions. They reach a woman's subconscious, making her feel you more than just hear you speak. In this video, we will explore 3 simple compliments with the power to make a woman never forget you. These 3 compliments don't focus on appearance, but touch her inner psychology and emotions aspects that most men never understand. These are not phrases to memorize, but a way of speaking, feeling, and being present as a true man. A man does not flatter or beg. He compliments through calmness, observation, and inner strength. The first compliment that Stoic philosophy highlights is, "There's something very special in your eyes." There's one thing most men never truly understand. Women rarely remember the words you say, the actions you take, or even your appearance. What they remember most deeply, what lingers in their subconscious and shapes their long-term emotions, is the feeling you create when you are near them. A man can make her laugh, he can make her infatuated, but only the man who makes her feel safe leaves a deep, lasting, and unforgettable impression. The phrase, "There's something unique in your eyes," so deep, so mysterious, is a way to touch that profound feeling, not through sweetness, not through flattery, but through the energy of subtle observation and full presence. When you say this, you are not simply complimenting external beauty or making an obvious remark that anyone could see. You are acknowledging a layer of inner energy, a subtle emotional depth she rarely reveals. This is a thoughtful observation, a nuanced reading, showing that you notice the deeper layers of her being that most people overlook. Women are naturally drawn to men who can see what they conceal. They don't just want praise, they want to be seen for who they truly are, complex, deep, and independent. By saying this, you are not describing her. You are reading her, making her feel that you have perceived something inside that no one else has. This moment is magical. She may smile lightly, she may remain silent, but in her mind, your words begin to spark curiosity, drawing her back to you in imagination, wondering, what did he see in my eyes that no one else noticed? And at that moment, you have entered her mind without any further effort. The power of this compliment lies in its ability to awaken a woman's imagination and deep cognitive awareness. Women don't love only with their eyes, they love with their mind, their emotions, and the empathy that others evoke. When you plant an incomplete image in her mind, she fills the gaps with her own emotions. In the process, you become more present in her thoughts and more special. In psychology, this is known as the open loop effect, where the brain is compelled to complete the story and cannot stop thinking, causing a woman to continually recall you, whether when she is alone or reflecting on herself in the mirror. It is this ambiguity that gives words their power. An ordinary phrase passes unnoticed, but a precise, subtle statement delivered with genuine energy can make her imagine and remember you all night long. The Stoic man understands that the power of words doesn't lie in speaking much, but in deep observation and genuine presence. A gaze can be simple, melancholic, strong, or passionate, but when you say so deep and mysterious, you're acknowledging that she has a complex hidden layer, and you see it. She feels respected, understood, and recognized as a multi-layered person, something society often pressures her to be easy to read, predictable, and agreeable. By noticing that complexity, you give her a liberating experience where she can be herself without fear of judgment. More important than the words themselves is how you say them. Speak in a calm, slow, deliberate voice without joking, without trying to create an effect as an observer, not someone seeking to impress. When you finish, remain silent. Do not explain. Do not add another sentence. This silence amplifies your words and gives them weight. In that moment of stillness, she begins to sense your energy calm, profound, and confident. The energy of a man who is composed and needs no validation captivates women far more than any flattery could. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The person who understands the world does not speak much. He observes and smiles." This explains why a Stoic man doesn't need many words, yet leaves a strong impression. Women aren't seeking someone with eloquent speech. They seek someone who makes them feel seen and understood. When they recognize that in you, they want to be near you not because of what you say, but because of the energy of empathy and grounded presence. However, a compliment only truly holds power when you are genuinely present. If you speak without looking into her eyes, or if you speak merely as a tactic, she will notice immediately. Women don't listen with their ears. They sense with their intuition. Look at her. Observe every subtle change in her expression, her eyes, her breathing. Be mindful enough to perceive details that others overlook. At that point, your words are no longer mere words. They become the energy of attention and presence. An important aspect that most men overlook is the parallel energy interaction between them and a woman. When you deliver this compliment, it's not just the words, your entire posture, the way you breathe, the focus of your gaze on her all convey a message. You are truly observing and recognizing her. Women don't listen only with their ears. They perceive with intuition. A gaze that lingers just long enough, a calm gesture, a pause after speaking all amplify the power of the compliment. When you combine these elements, she begins to recall you and think of you even when you are not there. And in her subconscious, you become the man she wants to keep close. This compliment doesn't make you appear romantic or flirtatious. It makes you distinct and memorable. It doesn't make her feel that you are trying to impress her, but rather makes her wonder why a few simple words have made her feel so deeply understood. And this is what the Stoic man understands. Attraction is not about the quantity of words, but about a single correct statement delivered calmly, confidently, and from a place of inner steadiness. What's more, this compliment awakens her self-awareness and imagination. When you say, "There's something very unique in your eye, so deep, so mysterious," you provide no answer or explanation. Instead, you create a space for her to fill in, to explore, and to wonder why you see that. This process makes her think about you constantly, envision you in different moments, and feel a connection with you without any effort on your part to explain or prove yourself. That is why this phrase is not just a compliment, but a way to subtly and enduringly occupy her mind. In the Stoic spirit, speak little, but impact deeply. Remain still, but be effective. Used correctly, this statement sparks curiosity, creates depth, and forms a psychological connection without effort or showiness. It is a testament to the power of composure, observation, and calm presence, qualities that make a man attractively enduring and profoundly memorable. The second compliment is, "You have such a strong allure," the kind that's hard for others to look away from. Some compliments don't just make a woman happy, they make her pause, stop all other thoughts, and notice your presence in an entirely different way. This phrase doesn't praise her appearance, nor flatter or compare it, acknowledges the unique and distinctive energy she radiates, something most people overlook or lack the sensitivity to perceive. You aren't seeing her as an image to compliment, but as a living, vibrant human being, full of confidence and latent power. The moment you say this, she realizes you are not superficial, not judging her exterior, but recognizing her entire being, and that recognition makes her feel acknowledged on a much deeper level. A woman's instinct is to be truly seen, not only with eyes, but with perception, empathy, and energy alignment. When a man compliments her in such a subtle way, he sees not just her face or body, but senses the energy, confidence, vitality, and latent power she carries. This statement makes her pause just long enough for you to enter her mind, occupying a space that most men never reach. You don't need immediate consent or reaction. The presence of steady, masculine energy alone ensures she registers and remembers that moment. The power of this compliment lies in its contrast with how most men give praise. They typically compliment what can be seen external beauty and lack the ability to recognize true energy. When you dare to acknowledge what no one else does, you immediately stand out. She realizes that you are not caught up in temporary beauty or superficial appearances, but see the life, confidence, and genuine energy radiating from within her. This makes her feel recognized, truly seen for who she is, rather than for a photo or a mask. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "A quiet mind perceives the essence of all things." When you learn to observe with calm, you perceive what others overlook. A woman may present herself as confident, strong, even arrogant, but beneath that is a source of soft, vibrant energy. When you connect with that layer through your gaze, composure, and a subtle compliment, she feels liberated. For the first time, someone truly sees her completely, not just her appearance, but her energy, vitality, and inner complexity. The effectiveness of this compliment also lies in how it speaks to a woman's deepest instincts. Women understand that true attraction does not come from makeup, clothing, or appearance, but from the energy and presence they radiate when being themselves. When you say, "You have a unique allure," you are not addressing her external image, but communicating with the woman within the parts she rarely reveals. This is how a truly connected man engages, not with words, but through energy and deep awareness. The power of the compliment isn't just in the words themselves, but in the energy you carry, how you present yourself, and the signals you send that show you are truly observing. An insecure man makes the phrase sound like flirtation. A composed man turns it into affirmation, a tangible energy she feels. Your voice should be low, slow, steady, and soft. No laughing, no haste, no further explanation. Let your gaze and calm presence give weight to your words. When delivered correctly, she doesn't just feel seen, she becomes curious about you. She wonders, why did he say that so calmly and confidently? Who is he that makes me feel different? That curiosity is the first step of desire, not physical desire, but the desire to be understood, close, and explored. When she is curious, she pays more attention to you, thinks about you more, and senses the energy you carry in a deeper way. In Stoic philosophy, there is the concept of the power of silence. The Stoic man does not rush or chase, yet the world revolves around him. When you deliver this compliment with calm composure, there is no need to persuade. Your quiet presence naturally asserts the masculine energy she seeks, making her feel safe and simultaneously drawn to you. The phrase, "You have a unique allure," the kind that's hard to look away from, is not something to memorize. It is a language of awareness and presence. When you truly feel it, there is no acting, no embellishment, and your entire body signals authenticity. She will not analyze why she feels attracted. She simply senses that there is something about you she cannot look away from, and that is the real power of this compliment. Moreover, the strength of the compliment is reinforced by your entire behavior, gaze, posture, breathing, and rhythm of presence. When you maintain calm composure, steady eyes, firm posture, and consistent breathing, every gesture becomes an extension of the compliment. She senses a continuous energy, turning the statement from a single moment into an ongoing experience in her mind. This is how a compliment transforms from mere words into a deep psychological effect, making her remember you all night, ponder your energy, and sense the unique difference you bring. The third compliment is, "When you're with me, you feel more at ease, don't you?" Women don't just hear the words, they sense the energy and inner state of the man. Women rarely remember exact phrases or actions, but they remember the feeling you bring in the moment, a feeling that can imprint deeply in the subconscious and create a lasting impact that no words alone can replace. A man can make her laugh, attract her with looks or charm, but only the man who makes her feel safe, grounded, and composed creates a deep, enduring attraction. The phrase, "When you're with me, you feel more at ease, don't you?" touches that deepest emotion, not with sweetness or flattery, but with calm energy and the power of presence. What makes this compliment unique is that it is not a question seeking an answer. It is a gentle, confident affirmation spoken from the stance of a man who understands the effect he is creating. The power lies not in the words themselves, but in the energy you project even before you speak. It is your presence that allows her to feel a safe space where she can let down all defenses and simply be herself. Women are not attracted to outward strength or bold actions. They are drawn to inner stability, calmness, composure, and emotional control. Women live in a world of volatility, shifting emotions, and sometimes chaos. Men, on the other hand, carry the energy of order, steadiness, and stability. When a man can stand firm amidst the storm of emotions without being swept away, he becomes someone a woman feels she can rely on, someone she can relax around without hiding or performing. And that sense of safety forms the foundation for intimacy, both emotional and physical. When you say, "When you're with me, you feel more at ease, don't you?" you are not flirting or trying to impress. You are guiding her emotions. You help her name a feeling she recognizes but cannot articulate. When she sees that you understand and affirm that feeling, she naturally associates the sense of safety with your presence. In psychology, this is called emotional anchoring. A specific emotion becomes linked to a specific person, and subconsciously, she will think of you whenever that feeling arises. The Stoic man understands that there is no need to say, "I will protect you," or "You can trust me." He does not need to persuade. His quiet presence already generates the sense of safety. The way he stands firm when she feels unsettled, the way he listens instead of arguing, the way he looks at her steadily without wavering, all send a strong message. I am in control of myself, and therefore I am in control of the situation. When she recognizes this, her instinct to test softens. She no longer creates drama to check you because she understands that you are someone she can rely on, not someone who needs to be tested. The most important aspect of this compliment is the energy you convey through your voice and overall presence. When spoken with a low, slow, steady, and gentle tone, the words feel natural, effortless, and authentic. Maintaining steady eyes, slow breathing, and a firm posture automatically amplifies the attraction. At that moment, she does not need to respond immediately. She may smile, remain silent, or look down. Yet internally, the energy you project merges with her emotions, allowing her to feel the calm and stability you bring. An ordinary man will feel the need to prove he is worthy, trustworthy, or good for her. The Stoic man simply presents himself and lets her draw her own conclusions. He doesn't say, "I will make you happy," because he understands that happiness cannot be promised when it is felt when she is near him. Lasting attraction does not come from words or proof, but from living in a way that makes her feel safe, from calmness and self-mastery. When you speak this phrase, you assert the presence of a man who has mastered his emotions without needing her agreement or any external validation. You trust that she feels at ease with you, and she senses that confidence. Emotions don't require reasoning, they respond to energy. The quiet energy of a truly composed man is what makes women melt, not because he is strong, but because he is peaceful within his strength. This is the highest level of attraction. When you don't need to try to seduce, you are already seductive. When you don't try to make her feel safe, she naturally feels safe. When you say, "When you're with me, you feel more at ease, don't you?" she doesn't just think about you, she feels you, even when you are gone. Women don't love the man who excites them. They love the man who makes them feel calm. And that calmness comes only from a man who controls himself, rather than trying to control others. The impact of this compliment is further amplified by your entire presence, your gaze, posture, breathing, stance, and movements. When all of these elements are consistent, the statement is no longer a single line of speech, but a continuous psychological experience. She will remember you, imagine you, and wonder about the energy you bring, something no one else can create. This compliment sparks curiosity, creates depth, and builds a psychological connection without showiness, embodying the power of calm observation and masculine presence. A wise man understands that true attraction does not lie in speaking more or using tricks, but in a single, well-delivered statement conveyed through complete presence, allowing a woman to feel your safety, calm, and control. When used correctly, this phrase not only makes her feel seen, but also sparks curiosity, desire to explore, and closeness, anchoring her emotions to you and creating a lasting, unforgettable connection. If you notice, all three compliments in this video share one thing in common. They are inward-focused, not outward-focused. They are not meant to simply make someone feel good, but to help them feel themselves. This is something most men fail to understand. They think attraction lies in appearance, cleverness, or eloquence. But the Stoic man knows that true attraction comes from the energy you carry. A calm, confident man who knows himself can speak a simple sentence and leave a lasting impression. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The person who speaks little but lives rightly makes the world listen." When you begin practicing this, you will see that all relationships with women, with work, with life become lighter. You no longer need to prove yourself, win every argument, or fear losing someone. You understand that those who are truly valuable do not seek recognition. They shine simply by living fully in alignment with themselves. So the next time you meet a woman who moves you, don't overthink what to say to impress her. Calm yourself, breathe slowly, look at her and feel. If you genuinely notice something beautiful, speak it, but speak with composure. Then stop. Do not wait for a reaction. It is in that moment of silence that she begins to think about you. And that is the moment you control the game, not with tricks, but through the presence of a man who understands himself. If you found this video helpful, hit like so that other men can see this message too. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so each week we can dive deeper into lessons on self-mastery, discipline, and Stoic wisdom. Leave a comment below to let me know where you are on your journey of mastering your emotions.